Bria. About time to sleep, this motherfucker. I turn on this stream just for you, and this is how you repay me. By going to sleep during my very exciting black screen that says stream begins soon. Stream begins soon. You know what, just for that I'm putting ads on for 3 minutes. What now? You won't see them because you got a gift sub. Exactly. So you're completely unaffected. You're immune. Immune. The unsubbed will suffer. Joke's on you. Nobody else is here. There might be some other people here. My laptop freaked out for a little bit. Okay, so this what happened. Y'all gonna hear my voice because I've decided to keep it on the stream begin soon until the 3-minute ad break is over, which is in 2 minutes and 9 seconds. I was like, alright, I need to do my shit. I need to sort through these games. I need to test these games and shit like that. I actually even need to do like a case transplant, or at least for the front part of the case, which could suck. It would suck if I broke something. For Sega CD games, right? I have a Sega CD, and as much as I'd love to keep it, we need the money. So we're gonna do that instead. For my 3DS, hearing his name never gets old. I know, right? This theme is so good. It's coming from my 3DS. But the other reason why it's on now, it's on for a little bit of the background music, right? But it's also on a little bit because I found a couple of 3DS games in a box in the closet that I gotta test. So we'll be testing those too. But yeah, I turned on the stream to start doing sorting stuff, and then I looked at the clock and I realized I was 1.5 minutes away from the InfoWars thing happening, which I've been excited about all day. But having a brain that doesn't function very well, I of course did not remember until right that moment. I had already hit live on the laptop, and then I was like, oh shit. So then I thought I turned it off on my laptop, but I went to my main PC, and then I got on and I went live and we watched the InfoWar thing, and I turned that off. I raided Johnny, I turned that off. But technically, I guess, I don't know if I pressed it accidentally or whatever, but the live button on the laptop was still hit. And so it kept on trying to do the stream, but my laptop was closed. So like it kept on being like asleep, not asleep, like it was fighting with itself. So it went live like 4 more times with nothing to show. It just kept on shitting itself. Top 10 theme song of all time. I agree entirely. Absolutely one of my favorite. It's definitely been the theme that I've had on there ever since I got it. Technology. Alright. The ad break is finishing now. Thank you for letting everyone know, Sarai. Now we will go to the full cam. Well, the train's going by, and it's probably going to be loud. Because I ain't got nothing to do. I ain't got no power over there. Well, it's because I don't have a noise gate. That's kind of precisely the situation. But yeah, the background music coming from the 3DS here, and the two games that we're going to that we have to test that I just found actually is Lunar Nights, which is a Konami game. Super fucking cool game. I'm very happy to have it. It actually was made by Kojima Productions. So this was a Kojima game that not a lot of people know that Kojima made this cute 3DS game. It's a ton of fun though or whatever, but now we can do it. Santa! Yeah, I guess. I don't remember how much this is worth, but it's probably worth, I mean, I don't know, let's look this bitch up. Y'all ain't gonna see it, cause who cares? eBay. Lunar Nights DS. Looks like it goes for around 50 to 70 bucks. Depending on how old. There's one for 100. That one's in a it's like factory sealed. Excellent. Yeah, bullshit. No, looks like it could go around 80, 90, actually. 100 bucks. Yeah. We could shoot for a bit of the higher end on that. Or not. Egg terminate. No. Eggs stir my mate. Now look what you did. How you doing, good? But yeah, Lunar Nights, and the other one is Kingdom Hearts 358/2 Days. My son might want to buy it, and I'm like, look, son, you could just download it. But my son fucking loves Kingdom Hearts. Don't know if he already owns this. You know what? Let's send him a picture real quick. Let's see how he feels about this. Let me take a little picture. And then we send it to my son. It's about time. My goodness. My son has been slaying some spires. I should see how much this goes for. Maybe I'll give my kid a discount, you know what I mean? $50. Oh, wait, is that a collector's edition? There's like two editions there for like 300 bucks. Somebody's got the cart loose for like 80, 60. But I think for my kid's sake, well, we need the money. I don't know, maybe I sell it to him for like 50 bucks. It looks like it could go for way more than that. Give him a taste of the product. DJ, the years are getting to you, my dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. I could finally see the gray within the grays. Yeah, no, definitely, the gray keeps graying. Like, the gray part kicked in pretty fast, though, right? So it's possible. Kid already was, he's like, whoa, you selling it? The stress, nah. There's not really too much conclusive evidence that stress causes gray hairs. I think that that's definitely a thing. But definitely, I mean, just what happens around we get here. And genetics seem to play a really big part in how fast you lose the pigmentation in your hairs. What are we selling today? We got a lot of junk. I gotta test out a couple of things here. Let's test that again. Ooh, that's tight. Complete inbox. This is Kingdom Hearts 365/2 days. Let's see if this bitch boots up. Picked up real quick. The big thing, the reason why especially I'm out here in the living room, because I have a lot of PlayStation 3 games to test or whatever, but the TV that Turner has, the Turner TV, it has a, how do you say, it's got the thing for audio video cables. I just tried to look up, like the camera was up there, because I'm so used to being on a thing, whatever. It's got a thing for audio video cables. Looks like it works. And I'm going to need to do that for the Sega CD.
Pitiful, heartless, mindlessly collecting hearts. The rage of the Keyblade releases those hearts. They gather in darkness, masterless and free, until they weave together to make Kingdom Hearts. And when that time comes, we can truly, finally exist.
Meh. It works. Champion Battle Red. He's ranking them. He's ranking off the 10 best songs. This took me a little bit to think through. Listen back to some songs, but yeah, I gotta test the Sega CD, and the Sega and the Sega CD. Make sure that works, cause I'm probably gonna sell that off. But terrifyingly, the case that I kept it in is like superb. It's super solid, but it's also rather old. And like, you know how like you get the foam usually that you set objects into, especially if they're like in a case or whatever? It seems like some of that shit is like melting. It's just coming apart. It's very, very upset. Let's take a look at this. Should have brought my glasses. This looks a little more, it looks like they're... Okay, maybe it's not debris. Maybe it's just some coloration. Popped up real soon. Champion Battle Red, Blue, Yellow, version 9, Rival Battle, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Champion, Iris Black 2, and White 2, 7, Gym Leader Battle Ruby. There's so many of these I don't think that I've heard. Emerald, Gym Leader Battle, and Scarlet Violet. Team Star theme. Which one was Team Star? Oh, that's right, Scarvy. Guzma, Sun and Moon, 3. I could see that being ranked 3. Battle Mirror, Pokemon. Gale of Darkness, are you kidding? Champion, Steven, Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. Okay, Sapphire and Emerald. Gale of Darkness with a... I gotta play Gale of Darkness. That shit is, Oh yeah, I don't think that this game had the sun thing. I think that this game is... I don't remember, but I think it might be a sequel to Boktai, which is another game that Kojima made, I think, on the 3DS. That it came with a... Or no, it was like a Game Boy game. It came with a cartridge that had a sun meter. 100% agree with the Mirror Beat theme. I don't even know if I know what that is. Lunar Nights. Coliseum, both highly underrated. I've been seeing, because I didn't know too much about them. I skipped them on purpose. I was pretty angry about them a little bit. Shugo-chan, Aaron Wansho, and Lucian. Let's play. We got somebody else's save file on here. Yeah. I need to get a new thumbstick. I wish that I could just cap out the top of the thumbstick, but these things are made real weird. That was a sample that I've always wanted to have on my stream. That's what he screams, Darkness. Oh, you don't need to anymore. Oh well. It works. That's all that matters. Back to the Guzman thing. Soft canon to the overall timeline. So it's like, we need to stream it. We definitely do. Especially Gale of Darkness. And Coliseum, I think they... Oh, yeah, exactly. GameCube Online for Switch Online. Yes. Because I remember when they were coming out, it was pretty exciting that that was happening. These work flawlessly, so... Oh, boy. That's neat. It's probably going to be another one. There's generally always two. But we'll see. I gotta put my Pokemon Soul Silver back in there. That's one of the ones I'm keeping. Ba-doom! As you can hear, that one worked well. But also, just for funsies and posterity, show you all the 3DS games that we're going to have for sale. I've tested all of these. These are all complete in box. Some of them I barely got to fuck with. Some of them I bought back in 2023 when I was still dating Emily. And Emily was the one who helped me even realize that this game even existed. But, you know, the big thing is that now that the 3DS thing is shut down, I can just download all of these games so I can at least play them. And then if I want to, if I get my shit together later or whatever, I can buy whatever back, you know, as time, you know. But we'll see how that goes. But we got Rhapsody, a musical adventure. Rhapsody is a game that's made by the same people that made Disgaea, and essentially is what inspired Disgaea. It's really hilarious. It's very cute. It's absolutely and totally silly. Total Disgaea vibes. You can see where Disgaea got all of its humor and stuff like that. The reason why, too, there's a few different versions of the stuff. You could even buy it on Steam, but the reason why I wanted to get this Steam is because you could have, for all of the singing and stuff like that, you could have Japanese voiceover for the singing while keeping English subtitles, and this is the only version that lets you do that, as far as I remember. It's the reason why I had bought this one. Gale of Darkness is a sequel to Coliseum, so playing both is kind of a thing. Oh, yeah. They're loose plot threads. Legit. This is... the original Rune Factory, the first Rune Factory game that came out on DS, part of the Harvest Moon series. I bought this so that Emily could kind of play it too or whatever, but it's something that I wanted to play with Emily and stuff like that, but we never really got... She got around to playing it for a little bit and had some fun with it, but she was like, this game is very rough around the edges, because she's played like all of them, and it's been a long time since she played the first one, and she was like, they have definitely added a lot of quality of life to Rune Factory since then or whatever. No Harvest Moon is going to be so good. Oh, we'll see about that. Final Fantasy III. This is a Nintendo DS remake of Final Fantasy III, specifically. When this came out, it was the first time that Final Fantasy III specifically was localized. Because what we originally thought was 3 is what was released on Super Nintendo, but that was in fact Final Fantasy VI. We just hadn't really got it, and they fucked shit up or whatever. So when this came out, I was really, really excited. There is a misspelling of one of the summons in here. It's a misspelling for Bahamut. They spelled it like Baha, B-A-H-A, M-E-R, no, M-U-R. They spelled it Bahammer. And there's a clip from me a long time ago and be like, we're gonna get this Bahammer down on this son bitch. It's gonna be a great time. Really fucking hilarious. I think Groudon was even there, like, in a call with me with the Bahammer stuff, whatever. Buy his shit, yo! Hello, EVBBB. I love you. How you doing? But yes. 3DS Final Fantasy III. Also on here. Tetris DS. This game is so fucking cool. What up, Dragon Slayer? I come here and I see DJ waving a great game at us. One of the many. I'm showing off right now all of the DS games that I'm going to be putting up for sale. This is Tetris DS. I don't know how rare this thing is or whatever. I don't think it's all that bad or whatever, but there's a bunch of super fucking cool modes in this. Lots of very stimulating and fun Tetris-y things that you could do. One of them is like they use a touch mode, and it's instead of the Tetris pieces being falling pieces, they're all just stacked up on one another, and then you have to slide the pieces around in order to make room for all of the pieces that are stacked up. Super fucking fun. Pokemon Conquest. I also bought this in 2023 when I was dating Ennalee because I wanted the. This was also all before the network shut down too and stuff like that, I think. And I wanted a physical copy of this. This is apparently like some sort of Shogun like Edo era. Well, it's like $19. Cool. Shogun like Edo era. Fucking. What site are you looking on to see that though, Evie, as well? It's a tactics game. This is like a Pokemon tactics game, and I was like, yeah, I'm fucking here for it. But we're just gonna have to wait to download it and play it there later at some point. But yeah, Pokemon Conquest. That one should go. That one should go for a few bucks. Detective Pikachu. Never beat it. Can easily probably just download it and then play it. It's not gonna be a big deal. It's a damn shame. I'm probably gonna keep the giant Pikachu amiibo though. That thing's super cool, but time will tell. Lunar Dragon Song. This is part of the Lunar universe. This game fucking sucks. Well, at least it did when I had originally played it. When I started playing this around when it first came out, I remember being very upset about that, and a lot of other people I've talked to who have also played this have said the same thing. They were like, this kind of sucks. Like this, especially for a Lunar game. It's bogus, but at some point maybe we'll download it and try it out later. Conquest is a really fucking awesome overhaul ROM hack that adds new storage stuff, new units, other things. Super fucking cool. Another game. This one definitely kind of sucks. Though, I don't know, it could just be fun to fuck around in, but it's a Tenchu 3DS game. Tenchu Dark Secret. I remember this also. I thought that this super really sucked. When I looked at, when I was testing this, I looked in the save file. Is literally 20 years old. The save file that I have on here is from 2006. Absolutely hilarious. New Super Mario Bros. DS. Classic. Everybody loves it. That one's on there. Enough said. Trauma Center Under the Knife. Nearly old enough to drink, legit. Trauma Center Under the Knife. This came out kind of around the era that Phoenix Wright came out, right? And everybody was making a big deal about a new video game came out where you're a surgeon. A new video game came out where you're a lawyer. Everybody was like, what's up with all these games that are coming out where like you just have a regular profession? Like, but of course, it's way wackier than that. Like, you're killing a parasite inside of people called guilt or some shit. And this one, Fire Emblem Shadow Dragon. I've streamed this once or twice. Never really got to finish this one out. I didn't know they made a game out of Night Shift Nurses. Yeah, essentially, right? Like, that's kind of... So this one... It's Fire Emblem. This is a 3DS remake of the first Fire Emblem game. So there's a lot of cool content in there. It's a lot of fun. Apparently it's kind of broken, and I didn't take enough advantage of the broken stuff or whatever. This is something that I really wanted to play to, like, continue getting through the Fire Emblem series, but... I'm just gonna have to download it and play it downloaded. This one could possibly go for like $80. So that is exciting. Those are all of the games that we got for the 3DS that I am putting up for sale. Oh, and of course also the Kingdom Hearts 365, whatever. But it looks like my son wants to buy this, so I'll probably just sell it to him for $50. Once it gets paid anyway. While you're looking at price charting, I don't really trust price charting. Question marks. Hello. How you doing, Evie? My sweet Evie. I love you very much. I hope you're doing amazing. I don't know how many people use price charting. Yeah, that Pokemon one going for $100. Yeah, at least it gives you an idea. A little bit, yeah. But for some reason, I don't like price charting. I like to go around... For most of the time, for video game... buying and selling video games, eBay is usually a pretty good place to do that. And I don't know, I think price charting just scrapes all of that stuff, right? And maybe gives some averages, but yeah. I can tell you what my local shop uses it, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's an index. So that must have been like, why wouldn't you use that? Yeah. I have a better time just kind of going with feels, like looking on eBay itself, kind of going with a feeling and what it is, because there's a lot of other things that like count for it, right? Like you see a price when it goes for a thing, and it kind of gives you a little bit of an idea, but like every single one of these things is like complete in box, mint, tested, all that type of bullshit. So those things will make a little bit of a difference on the price. And so even looking at price charting, you can get kind of an idea, but I'm gonna have to go there anyway. Oh, it does got filters for that? Oh, I see. Yeah, maybe I just need to get better at price charting. Here it is. Now this is pretty funny. This is Growlancer, Heritage of War. I've never played this game. I remember one day I wanted to buy a new game. Mom was picking me up from work, and I was like, "Ma, could you take me to Funkoland real quick? I want to pick up a new game." And this was on there, and it looked really pretty, and I bought it, and I took it home, and I was like, awesome. And I have never played it. Now, when I say Mom picking me up from work, think like this. I don't know what year this came out, but I definitely was still living at my home, and I don't know if it was in my teens or 20s. Here, let's Google that part. Let's Google that part up. Growlancer Heritage of War. Okay, this makes sense. About 2007, give or take. So I moved into the place that I'm in 2009, and I moved into the place that I moved in 2009. So in 2007 must have been 2007, 2008 is around when I was finally living back at home. I had just gotten this back injury pretty fresh. I had just broken up with the girl that I was dating at the time. I picked this up, and then I never fucked with it ever. Like, I never fucked with it so much that when I opened this up to check it the other day, the actual case for the game is still sealed. It's still in the original wrapper. If you open one of price charting links just before the list of sales and such, there's a tab for like CIB, such like that. Fucking boss. But yeah, this is Growlancer Heritage of War, which apparently is the 5th one in the series. I kind of forgot that I had it, but Auroral Vision, who's streaming Persona right now, they put up a tweet where they're playing one of the ones on PSP, and I was like, oh, awesome, I have one of those. I got that on PS2 or whatever. Goes for about $70. Nice. Limited edition. Complete in box. What about sealed? Can we add sealed? Because this isn't just complete in box. Like, I'm not joking when I it's got the original plastic on it. I have never taken the plastic off of it. It is in absolute pristine condition. Whether the disc inside, would new count then as 120? Yeah, maybe so, if new is the thing. It's like legit. Still its original packaging. What's up, Deco BB? How you doing? I'm great. It's not gonna be in good package anymore if it's a little finicky. Cause these little pins, it's got these little pins in there. They keep kind of sliding down to the back every time I try and put this fucking thing in there. I'm just showing off all the shit that I'm gonna have to sell. Where are we? We're in my living room. But yeah, okay, 120, not so bad. We're on DJ's lap, duh? Yes, just like all the good boys and girls and everyone. Yeah. I got this shitty little Assassin's Creed toy thing. I'm just gonna, I don't know, sell this. I don't even know what it is. It's from a Loot Crate, so it's probably worth like $1. I don't know. I should probably just garage sale that shit off or whatever. Buy daddy shit from him. Here's some of the things that I'm going to be selling that's going to kill me. Well, the really expensive ones are at the bottom. That's like $200. Perfect. The PlayStation version of Lunar, A Silver Star Story. Box is a little beat up. I was totally alright with that, but it is also complete in box. But this one was one that was taken out and played and stuff like that, but I gotta test it. I don't know if this goes for very much, and if it doesn't go for very much, I might not sell this. I'll find something. If this goes for like $20 or whatever, I'm gonna find something else that goes for $20. But that's something I gotta test. And also, speaking of that, I got the Lunar 2. This one probably definitely goes for a little bit more. The bottom thing's a little kind of, might want to glue that up. Goddamn, fucking love this game. Dun, 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 dun. Lissai. The majority of the other stuff that's on the desk over here, it's gonna take a lot to move, and my right arm is very upset because I'm digging around in the closet today to get my PlayStation 3. That Eternal Blues 143 complete in box. Well, that one definitely getting set. That one gets sold. Lunar 1 probably is not much. But that second one, well, I gotta test it first. That's not where to buy the stuff. We're not buying. We're putting it up on eBay, so we have to go through the official channels on eBay. So that's not for buy the stuff. Oh, the Silver Star Story complete. Go for about 100. Okay, fuck yeah. Fuck to the yes. All right, then it is sadly worth selling. Ugh. That other camera still around here somewhere. Give me a moment. Yes, that's a good pin. Thank you, EBB. Got a BRB. All right, you do it, BB. Hold on, I'll be right. Give me a sec. I think we took down and put away the other camera. Oh. I might need to use that. This camera just hidden down here somewhere. It's up there. I just shoved all my junk over here. What's this? I don't even remember where that came from. Here's a capture card I should probably sell. What the hell is in here? Take 2 hands. Sorry about that. Where could I do this? I don't think those are enough. I was hoping I'd have another camera, but take a look at this. This is the big suitcase that my Sega and my Sega CD are inside of. I've had it for a very long time. But the downside of that is sadly the insides of the guts of this thing seem to have mostly liquefied, and it's going to be nasty. And I wish that I had a better camera to show you. Hold on, I'm going to put this glass away. Sadness. Let me bring this just up on my lap here and I give you a little peek of what's going on. First of all, inside of here is a still printed out strategy guide for the role-playing game called Vi. It's a very hard game. I don't even know what year I did this. 2004. 2004. But this is the Sega and Sega CD. Right? So you can kind of see it, and I have to be careful tilting it forward. But all over here, like all this shit is like melted and degraded and like coming apart, all dusty. Some of this up here is like pushed down and just looks like it's like dissolving. It looks fucking terrible. Is that a fucking neurosecret effect? Maybe. It's kind of a damn shame. Let me see. Might just be game facts. There's still an email on here. Yeah, game facts. http://db.gamefacts.com/console/sega cd/file/vi_a.text. That's what it say at the bottom. Probably should just shred that. So now, here's where things get a little nasty here. Oh, it's fucking horrible. It feels dreadful. And it's at this point where I should probably everything inside still looks rather safe. Whether those fucking things, oh, I forgot about this shit, and it's double fucking, oh boy. Got a Sega RF unit / tuner, little RF unit thing or whatever. Oh, I forgot that GDQ is going to be starting soon. But that is not what I'll be able to look at things with. We have some of this shit. What's going on here? Oh, I think I know what I was doing. This is hogwash. So first of all, here's the S-Video connector that I will hopefully, I'm likely be using. I might need to trash this thing, or I'll just give it to them as is when I sell it like this or whatever, but, you know. Notorious in the Neo-Seeker days, constantly answering questions and meeting people, classic Neo-Seekers time. No, don't shred. It belongs in a museum. Yeah, I know, right? It's a damn shame. But this is what we're going to have to use possibly to test it, because it's got audio video cables, and that TV does have AV inputs. Got some old... Oh, the controller still feels almost like it's brand new. Fix my name so as a plant by it. Nice. And there are both the controllers. can leave one of it in there. Now, here's the thing that was gnarly about... Oh, I'm probably going to have to go get... I'm going to have to get some other type of power thing. This is why this was going to be an ordeal. But the Sega and the Sega CD are two different things, right? So you need two AC adapters, two giant honking fucking bricks plugged in at the same time somewhere in order to play the damn thing. So always, like, I generally, and I have one of these too, that's probably what I'm going to pull out of my room. Like, you know, the long extension cable. You got the blue flower also? Yay! I'm going to have to pull out a long extension cable that has plugs on both sides so I can just pop them together in the middle like this. I don't know what else that I can really do. It's pretty absurd. Take one of these babies out. And... oh my god, just look how... You know what, here, let's take this kind of all out so that I can show you more of, especially with the bottom part. The bottom part here definitely did not look all chewed up like that. Do you see how that is? Right at the bottom, everything. That looks real nasty chewed up. And it's probably from when shit shifted around and they were really, really pushed into the edges of this, and then, I don't know, it's just slowly liquefying through time. It looks fucking horrible. Bleh. No. I have to put a couple things back in there. If I'm going to sell the case too, I would at least have to kind of clean up some of this foam. Make it stable? I have no idea how I could do it. It's a bunch of dusty, foamy things all over the place. You get Guzma's theme again. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Been kind of in hibernation for a while. Yeah, it was poor Evie. I actually was worried. I was like, I should send them a message and just ask them if they're okay. Oh wait, actually. Well, no, because this is a female. Not putting it now. So just can you go on yourself? Can I make you kiss? No. Don't know where I got this thing, but I remember the one time that I streamed my Sega CD, this thing definitely came in handy. It made it happen. Getting groceries either tomorrow morning, during the first hour afternoon. Cool, cool. Yeah. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to plug this into the TV. Hopefully ain't nothing gonna fry. It says component in. I'm not sure. You know what? This might not fucking work. Digital out, there's left to right. Fuck. Oh, this is what that Sega case is? Oh shit, it's even... They got it on there. 403 Forbidden Response. Click, bitch. Cool. Oh, it was a Blockbuster Video console case? Look, I bet that somebody... So, like, my neighbor came to sell this thing to me. And he seemed pretty pretty interested in getting rid of it pretty quick. If this is from Blockbuster Video, I have a feeling he stole it. He took it from somewhere else, and he came. It was pretty crazy. He just came in at one point, kind of late night, and he's like, "Hey, you want to buy this?" And I was like, "Yes." Jesus, that was so long ago. That's pretty fucking cool. Looks like goes for around $50. Looks really shitty on the inside. What was it? It was a Sega CD. Yeah, the inside of the case, it definitely looks way worse than mine. So maybe I should thank my lucky stars that looks really good. Look, I feel like this is a dumb question. Do you know the answer to this? Jibbed. Can I use audio video cables in a component input? Because there's things for component cables there, but there doesn't seem to be anything clearly marked for audio video. But it should work the same. Yeah, that motherfucker 100% stole it, right? He was looking to offload that shit quick. Blockbuster Video still existed at the time. It's been years since that RCA cable component. Yeah, same. I suppose I could Google it. But essentially, like, I feel like the RCA cable should essentially be... Well, no, because it's got separated things. Ouch. Some TVs will still accept RCA video yellow in component green. Yeah, that was what I was about to say. One of them still should just be a video line, right? The component cables is kind of the same thing, but it just has like more split signals or whatever. But if it has one video line and the other two are just for audio, it should work just fine. Yeah, yellow is video in RCA. Apparently, green is video for component, but it's still literally the same thing, so it should just work. Welp, here goes nothing. Maybe I should ask Turner first before it ain't gonna break nothing. I'll be fine. They're clean as a whistle. But now the real fun part is this is what I'm dealing with for the S-video cable input. It doesn't have any of the proper shielding, but I do remember works just fine. But we'll give that a second. Hold on, I'm gonna set up a chair to put the Sega CD on and get an extension cable. I'll be right back. Oh, there's the fucking camera. Shit. I can fuck with him this second. Wait, what else was I going to get? Oh, the chair. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, so good. Oh yes. And purple is for your brain. Won't break if it doesn't show anything. Just won't receive signal. Yeah, I know, yeah. It should be like that, yeah. How much for that capture card? Which one? I mean, I'm telling you, your capture card will work just fine. Oh, ancient tech. So this is a Unit 2 Sega with a Unit 2 Sega CD. Technically, there's a Unit 1 Sega CD that usually would go beneath the Sega Genesis. But if you mismatched units, well, in my experience, they don't work nearly as good. I had a Unit 1 that I was using, Unit 1 Sega, that I was using with the Unit 2 CD. And there was always, I do have a few extra capture cards, but they are very expensive. And one regular one that's not expensive, one that's close to the one you have. But when I kind of mismatched them, whatever, technically it would work, but there was always like some shit on there. It just didn't really look very good. What the hell is this? Yeah, we'll fuck with that later. It was super cool. It's part of why they have a thing that's called the Tower of Power, is because there would be a Sega CD that would just be the Unit 1 Sega CD, and then it would be one just beneath it, not this like side thing they have going on, and then you could put the 32X inside of here and then the cartridge. It was awesome. But they attach on the side here, oh that's right, I forgot, they give you like a little metal plate that you screw to the bottom of this first one, and then this is what this part looks like, and then you get in here and you slide this bitch on. Maybe it was a bad idea to decouple it. There we go. And you've got it on here. Now let's take this S-video cable and carefully look at how it goes in there. Yeah. Maybe we should have it the other way. Especially because I'll have to have the CD side anyway. That's fucking ridiculous. I am ridiculous. Hold on, I'm gonna take a picture of this thing. Ah, fuck. Make sure we don't get my feet in there. Alright, once again, let's try and get this thing in there. I can't really pull this entire, ooh, but I can slide it through the chair. Oh shit. And I believe all of these pieces need to go into the bottom. I'm gonna be nice and careful. At least nothing plugged in, so hopefully I shouldn't get any little shocks or nothing. Found oh, that went to my finger. I shall protect myself with my nail. Oh my god, I can't believe. I mean, I got it in there. It slid in enough. I might need a pair of pliers in order to safely pull it out without pulling any of these things out. Where did I put? There it is. Oh boy. Oh yeah. You know, probably should test my trade symbol. I'm 99% sure it works. It's fine. Oh boy. Shouldn't stick my fingers in the fucking. Where? I really want to get the camera. Do not know how they got this in here. Gotta have you guys take on me. Booty. It's not that kind of stream. Adding a camera. With this cam, it should be there. Bria. Man, bitch, you're just supposed to work out the box. Oh wait, this one says other cam. What's that mean? Hold up. What cam is this one? Okay. Now, what cam is this one? This says Logicam and another one says other cam. What that even mean? You know what? We're just gonna remove these cams. That one that says cap card on here, I'm just going to turn that off. Add source, a video capture device. Add existing, actually new. Here, we'll just leave it named video capture device. Hey! What's up? It's kind of fun, even though it's also a little sad, but it's still fun. I'm just about to try and get this shit working. Well, to try and plug it in. You know what? No. We'll leave that on top. There's a little bit of me here. Oh god, but I killed the other cam. There we go. It's funny seeing your TV reflection move, but your camera's stuck. Yeah, I was about to say. I'm like, that didn't even need to point too much of the TV. I mean, I guess I could fit. It doesn't. This doesn't need to be perfect. You just need to see. Just need to see whatever happened. All right. Oh, here's the next part. We gotta take these big old bricks. I gotta try to plug these bitches in. Oh boy, they've been curled up for so long. Slightly crunchy. Look, I don't remember which one is for which. Should have brought my glasses. Plug-in power supply for use with Genesis console. Okay, this one specifically says console. I thought that the big one was specifically for the Genesis. So we put one in one side. The thing that makes me sad is that I don't know if this will work because it's component cables, but it'll probably just work just fine. We plug the other one in the other side. That one's a little rough. Let's not fuck with that one. There we go. Having this type of extension cord was very important when you wanted to play Sega and Sega CD for convenience sake. Get that far away from this paper. Last thing we need to do is give it some kindling. Ghosts. Ooh. Alright, since that's set up, I can go back to here so I can see it. That's a penis. Okay.
I learned so much more today than I bargained for.
Oh no.
I learned all about SSL certificates. I learned about that Firefox and Chrome treat cookies differently in a way that's like can be a real fucking problem.
Oh no.
I learned about developer tools for both of the browsers, which I've used before, but hope to never have to do again. But you know, here we are. And I'm currently deep in the guts of a relatively obscure programming language, trying to figure out why my shit ain't working.
Oh no.
And I can't tell if it's their fault or my fault, or a little bit of both. It definitely has something to do with their documentation, because I've already submitted changes to the documentation that have already been approved. So that was a couple hours today. Yeah, just,
Well, I did have it backwards.
so much shit.
Alright, so nothing is exploded.
Aw.
And they should have power. And the stabbed my finger a little bit on one of these things, shoving in the S-Video into the back. I'm gonna need some needle nose pliers to get those out when that happens.
What is it?
It's an S-Video thing. Cable. It's an S-Video cable going to RCA. And the green is the video on RCA, so I took out the thing. Yeah, probably a very good idea to get that away from me. So yeah, the green I put the yellow and the green, which should be video, which should work fine, and then the other two, which are just audio, so who cares? Everything is plugged in now, so we're going to see if this bitch powers on. Oh, I should probably turn on the TV.
Yeah, if one of those remote controllers before.
Wherever that is. Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Oh, it's a snake, it would have bit me. Shit, I don't even know how to turn this on from the side.
Yeah, I'm not putting on either. Just no.
I think we've done it once.
There actually is a button.
We have to let it warm up for a little while or whatever. HD close-up? Oh shit, did I get you some of that HD close-up booty? That'll be $10,000. Now we gotta change the RCA input. Why won't you go down? Oh, maybe I don't. Is it just because it's looking for a signal? If it doesn't see a signal, it won't go to it? Okay, let's just hit power. We got red light. Oh, 360 is getting a signal. Sometimes it takes a bit to warm up in the thing. Let's see if it'll actually... Main screen turn on. We get signal. It may not have worked though. Let's try and turn it off and turn it back on again. Oh, that's the reset button. No signal. Ugh. The thing that sucks is that I can't know if it's because of the component cables or not. Maybe I should just shove that video cable into all the other cables. Thought you were using the composite thing though. Is it the same as input in the TV? It is, yeah. I mean, it's actually even lighting up. So like, when I turn it off, then we're getting no signal, right? And it's listed as Xbox, and the component cables were put into the Xbox spot. But that shows, hold on, I'm putting it back in and out, making sure that's secure. But that means it also that janky S-Video is plugged in there, and it's getting a signal from that janky S-Video. The video one is in the green one. There is a chance that, oh god, there's so much trouble for it just to not work. And I don't think that I have any other options. I don't have any like S-Video to something. I don't have anything else that could capture audio video. There's only one crazy option I would have, and there's no fucking way I'm doing that. And it is the old capture card. You remember that old X-Japan? No, it's not X-Japan. That Japanese one that was like the X-Capture one. I think it was you that told me about it like a decade ago. And I picked it up. It used USB 3. It had all sorts of things on there, whatever. That's how I was able to capture doing Sega CD. You still use yours? Mine's Bitcoins on my PC or whatever. The drivers on it are like a... whenever I activate mine, it puts the CPU to 100%. Like, I don't know what's going on. I still have mine too. It's in a box. I actually just found it the other day. That was a driver bug, and it finally got fixed because I was looking for a fix. Well, that was definitely like a decade ago. I mean, it might still be worth having. That means I might still be able to use that thing. But I don't like. I could have sworn that they stopped support for it or anything like that. Oh. Fuck. I'm gonna go shove the green one into random stuff. Prepare for more booty. Booty, butt cheek. Yeah, see. Yeah, definitely no signal in any of the other ones. Green is video, period. And the Sega CD, well, what if that doesn't have power? You want to know what? I don't know if it was plugged in there all the way or not. Yeah, I'm not seeing any power lights turn on. On the actual CD side. See, I could swear they're having backwards, but they definitely don't fit the other way around. They both probably using the same damn power. Nope, no they're not. There's a clear size difference between those power plugs. Auto translate from Japanese fixed an issue where CPU usage was recognized at 98% or higher when connected to a Windows 8 64-bit computer. The power option setting on the control panel occurred when balance or power saving was used. Wow. That's pretty boss. Yeah, then that definitely would be... I mean, then that means that I definitely have something that I could use to stream retro consoles. Even though I had found other ways, whatever, a lot of HDMI type stuff. I saw the Sega CD light blink for a second. You know what? I think I have a Sega game around here. Got a copy of Tasmania. You know what? Sometimes when I'm turning this on too, that red light is not blinking on the Sega CD. Oh, is it doesn't go above 1080? Yeah. But that's totally fine. I mean, you know, the other thing, if you're doing retro gaming and stuff, because it's got the D terminal on there, it's got the fucking S video. That S video is how I was able to stream Sega CD the first time back when I did it back then. It's got so many fantastic things on there. It's got RCA on there. Maybe I can install it. Look, I'm even going to disconnect it from the Sega CD and power it on and see if we can get a visual. Nah, I think we'd see something by now. I just think that it's not seeing that. Jesus Christ, getting all this power, getting all this shit set up in my room, like I'm already sweating, which I can fix. Made a new one. EVB, you just need to get the cable. We just got the wrong cable. That capture card that you have should work just fine. If that one doesn't work, I will find my old AverMedia Toblerone triangle one and send that one to you. But if you get, so I was wrong, it was not a micro that you needed, it was a mini. There's two USB cables. One is micro, that's the teeny tiny one that you bought the other day, and the other one's mini. It's a little chunkier, just a tiny bit chunkier. It got waterlogged, but I'm hoping it didn't work. No, not mini. Oh yeah, mini. I'm so sorry. I'm such an idiot. I always mix them up too, or whatever. Mini, like Minnie and Mickey. Mickey and Minnie. That's how I remember. You need a mini USB cable. It might be a little weird to try and get, but I'm pretty sure they still sell them. Wait, but if we're using that character card, bro, what if I just download this shit here? Would you be able to find and send me those drivers, Jib? Give me a second. I'll be right back. Amazon one of those cables for like $3. She was at Walmart the other day, and she was at Walmart the other day and like was picking a cable, and she got one of those. This video out. RGB out, RGB in, DN. Thank you, Stal. The old magic. Can't believe I still have. I'm glad that I left the USB cable plugged into that. Definitely sees a signal. He did the thing. He invoked the ancient art of utilizing air from the lungs. I hope that when I plug this thing in, it doesn't make everything shit to bed. If it crashes, I'll be back in a little bit. Maybe the 12th want to help, I could kind of try. I'm kind of one-armed. Cool, that works. Ah, fuck. And it hurts now. I went to the closet to get my PlayStation 3 so I could test games to sell. And, now really fucked myself up today. Fucked myself up real good doing that. You know what? We should just go ahead and go back to fucking... Let's go back to full cam. Whatever's happening over there, that ain't working. But I can still hang out though. You wanna know what most useful thing I normally do when people are moving? Be the lookout. Huh? Right? Be the lookout. Make sure nobody gets your shit, right? I'll fight them with my one good arm. I'll look out. I'll be by the truck. Everybody's going out there or whatever. And if somebody comes up, I'll be like, hey, who you think you are? What are you doing? And they'll be like, I'm helping them move. You know who I am. And I'll be like, let me see your ID. And you'll be like, it's Pradini's, DJ. I'm Pradini's. I live here. Natty and I live here. You know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. And then DJ drive off with your stuff. They don't know when your arms don't work. That's right. They don't know that I'm really good at Mexican judo. You don't know if I got a knife. You don't know if I got a gun. Do you know what I mean? Shit. Get out. Yeah, my arm's it's especially fucked up today. But gotta test some games and play some games. We'll have some fun playing some games on my old PS3. Really surprised the controller still worked. I remember my Hispanic aunt telling me that joke when I was like 5. Fucking fantastic. Alright. Whoops. I gotta try and find drivers for the X-Capture 1. I don't have the mouse up. Can you confirm, Jibbed, if might support pass-through without needing a PC? Oh, so you mean I might be able to do like HDMI out? Oh, you did something. I didn't hear that. I'm an idiot. Thanks. Oh, great. Now I have to do things. I should probably just move this thing closer to me or whatever. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh, there's a zip. Oh, beautiful. Continue to download. But I'm pretty sure, I remember that's originally how I was fucking with that. That I was doing S-Video in and thing out. God, it makes me really want to keep this shit. You know what? Maybe I'll keep the Sega and the Sega CD and get an EverDrive. No, not the X-Capture 1. I definitely, especially since it fixed that issue, definitely want to keep the X-Capture 1. All of the inputs and outputs and shit like that are just absolutely fantastic. I don't remember, there was something I remember using D-Terminal on a billion years ago. I'm fairly certain I have the D-Terminal cable just like laying around somewhere, but yeah. Either that or if it's worth a lot of money, maybe out of something. Nah. It's gonna like get me out of it. It's gonna get me out of a bind here. Yeah, for sure. Can't really. Yeah, you know, I suppose that's a good point. It is an extremely rare piece of thing. There weren't a lot of people back in the day that were using it too, or whatever. We're just trying to do it. It fixed a crucial issue for me at the time, which was removing the delay from fucking camera versus game or whatever. You know, it's everything. Elgato took so many years away from me, where I was just like, turning on record, putting the delay on the camera a little bit, hitting a button, like pressing a button at the same time to see if the reactions would match up or whatever. The delay stuff drove me fucking crazy, and the X-Capture one was the answer to my problems. I'm forever grateful. It was definitely a fucking pain in the ass. And then, so like what was really crazy is that in my brain, I mean, the thing that really fixed it at the time was USB 3.0, right? That kind of did the trick. But when the AverMedia came out, and I was like, oh no, AverMedia is not USB 3.0, it's a pile of trash. I need to get something else. This isn't going to be good enough. And then everybody in Stream, everybody smarter than me, is like, look, it has way more than enough to do what you're asking. And I was like, are you sure? And I turned it on, and I was like, voodoo magic. This is pure voodoo magic. This shouldn't work. This is insane. But it worked beautifully. Solved all my problems. I am an AverMedia fan. Been an AverMedia fan from then on. Gee willikers. Those drivers are taking a while to download because I'm across the house from where the fucking access point is. It might need me to reboot, so if it does need me to reboot, that means I'm probably gonna have to reboot. Probably gonna have to restart the thing. X-Capture 1 Video Keeper. Hold on, we're gonna get fancy here. Make a goddamn mess. Extracting. I should pull up well, I remember setting it up was like a bit of a doozy as well. You try Pastor without connecting it to PC? That could be wild. So that's what you were talking about earlier. I thought that it would still need to be connected to PC, but PC is only if I need to capture it. Now I understand what you were saying. Now I have put down what you have picked up. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and just unplug that bitch then. But doesn't it need power? Well, we'll see. Give me a sec. Plugging back in Turner stuff. It's color coded. Yeah. Booty. Before I complete any fucking circuits or anything. Goddamn shaky hands. Let's see. HDMI in. HDMI out. Plug this bitch in here. Video S in. It has its own power brick? No. Maybe misremembering? Yeah, I was about to say it doesn't have a power brick. I mean, I don't know if it could. But I don't know. Maybe if it gets power, maybe the pass-through still will happen. Let's plug this bitch in and see what happens. And turn on the power. Oh, I also would need to change input. Oh, fuck. HDMI has a signal. And then it says no signal. But I think it probably just recognizes that something is plugged in. Also, let's check out Task Manager. CPU is barely being used, so at least that's not happening. Turned it off and turned it back on. We have a red light on the Sega. Still nothing. Let's pop over to OBS and see if we can add source. Video capture device. Let's see. Video capture device 2. Let's see if it even shows up as possible. No. Cancel. Might need to flip it to RCA. What do you mean? So this doesn't exactly even have RCA in. The only viable thing that it has in here, hold on, let me unplug. Oh, it was powered. The only one that it has in here in the actual capture card that's viable is the S-Video in. Oh, is my cam froze. Here, let me. All right, we're good. Now I gotta wait to see it happen on stream. There we go. That's what my delay looks like. See screenshot on Discord. Oh, I don't even have that on. That's what I was about to say. Like we were just seeing if we could just do pass through without even turning on the program or anything like that. But yeah, configure video. X-Capture 1 setup. Yeah, run the shit out of this thing anyway. Please wait. This may take time to complete. Ooh, yes. Install. Install everything. Who gives a fuck? Driver cannot load on this device. Security setting preventing driver from loading. Bitch, shut up. You're fine. It's working. It's still installing. It's doing all sorts of shit. I hope that they make many Bitcoin. Hold on, I'm gonna bring Twitch up on this thing so that I don't not see chat. Oh, update available. That's what I tried doing earlier, motherfucker. Shit. All cool. Jerp is playing more Elite Dangerous. Oh, he's installing. Finish. Alright, CPU's still cool. Oh, that's right. Don't I need to do... Oh my goodness. So I remember that this. You think yes, I want to. No, I don't want to restart my computer. Successfully install Video Keeper 2 before the program when you restart your computer. So I gotta restart my computer. I reopened. Cannibalizing still, I see. So you're just selecting things to sell or have sold and need to prepare shipping for them. Right now it's selecting things to sell. Oh, even if it says? Yeah. Let's take a little peek. No, I will not restart my computer. Did I kill the camera again? I killed the camera again. Remove. Yes. Deactivate. Activate. Go back in there. Right click. Add source. Video capture device. Video capture device 2. And I probably killed the camera again. With weird, yeah, like CY1304, yeah, it's definitely not in here. Also, I remember having to go in, and it may have tried to do this by itself, but I remember that there was like a weird issue where I would have to go into the 64 folder, and welcome back, Tiku. I would have to go into the x64 folder and install that driver like manually by itself, and then do the rest of the shit, or else it just was a pain in the ass. Let's go fuck around in there. Let's fuck with this thing. The DP inst. Yes, I want to do this. Completing driver wizard. Oh, okay. It looks like they did do it so that it did that by itself. See if there's an unknown device. Oh yeah, DevMan. It shows it straight up in there, but it does show that there is it shows, what do you call it? Like the little caution sign on there. Probably do have to reboot. But it is possible. It is properly identifying as CY3014. So yeah, I think I just bought Outer Worlds 2 with gold from WoW. Fucking boss, what? That's fucking great. Check what the warning says. There, double click. Events. Let's see. Driver service added. Driver service not migrated. Driver service added again. Device settings not migrated. Device configured null. Oh, you see, and I'm getting this thing here. Program compatibility assistant. Security settings preventing this driver from loading. You'll need to adjust your settings to load this driver. Oh, I see. I have to do that. The device itself, first tab. Do you mean the general tab for CY? Windows cannot load devices, hardware of the driver may be corrupted or missing. Bad image. But yeah, I think it's that security setting. But I don't know exactly what security setting that I need to. I don't know exactly how to do that. I mean, I probably do, but I have to remember. You can use tokens for 30 days of game time. $15 Blizz launcher wallet. Oh, boss. That's good. Fuck yeah. I hope you enjoy it. Here, we'll click the Learn More button. Driver can't load Windows 11. See updated manufacturer. If it doesn't work, warning. Turn off memory integrity setting. Go to Core Isolation page in Windows Security. Turn off memory integrity setting. Whoa. It's the settings. Start setting privacy security, Windows security, device security, under Core Isolation. Core Isolation deals. Can I just do Core Isolation? Yeah. Prevents attacks from inserting malicious code into security process. That definitely sounds like them. So essentially they want me to turn off memory integrity. Turn off memory integrity. You'll need to restart your computer if the changes take effect. So that even still needs to happen. Yeah, it sounds like I do still need a reboot. Should I do a reboot with memory integrity on? And just leave it there? Actually, you want to know what? This is what we're going to do. Oh, and it's still going to need a reboot, and I'm still going to have to do the thing. Why do I need to... Last time I turned this thing on, that worked just fine. Oh, you want to know what? I think I need to... Sure, I'm actually here, but I need to go to my stupid... Shut up, me. Yeah, we'll leave it on like that. That'll work. Memory integrity off. Windows security, yes. Memory integrity must be enabled to use this feature. Dismiss. So with that off, I wonder if I can run this program again and see if it still gives the same error. Yeah, the memory integrity pop-up still pops up. And it still has the thing on there. So yeah, I'm going to have to go ahead and restart. So I will be back in a few minutes. Nobody panic. LOL, and we'll BRB. I should make a BRB thing for this, whatever. But it doesn't matter because I'm about to turn off this fucking thing and then bring it back up, and then we should be fine. BRB in a bit.